welcome to Coach's Corner Cav fans, and appreciate your support of Cavalier football. 2015 edition of our Coldwater football team. And certainly this is opening week, and we're really excited about getting the season going. It's kind of crazy that every year it seems like it goes faster and faster and faster, and that season comes rolling around. So we're really excited about getting the season started. And as usual, we play Kenton right off the bat for the last, I don't know how many, 15, 16 years, I think, something like that. And so we're looking forward to Kenton coming to Coldwater this Friday night. So let's quick recap. We have had 3 scrimmages this year. We opened up with a good scrimmage against Walpock, more really like a practice, and then our second scrimmage for the last 4 or 5 years has been with Greenville, and that was good for us. A little bit more game-like. And then last week at Tinora, we went up to Tinora. They were a state semifinal team. They got beat by Minster in the state semis. A good football team, and we felt like we played pretty well, and we played that like a real game for the first 3 quarters. We were up about 33-7 at the halftime, so we felt really good about that. Jack Hemmelgarn is leading the way on offense right now as our quarterback, and we have several really good skill players, and so that's probably been our strength right now in these scrimmages. We go across with Aaron Harlemer and Kyle McKibben and Craig Shanehair and Petey Post and Neil Mullenkamp and a couple other senior receivers that are stepping in there nice. Zach Holman and Big Sweets, Jacob Sweeterman are all rotating in and doing really well at those receiver spots. So that's been a really good plus for us, and Jack's been able to spread the wealth. So the Tinora game was good. We did give up one long drive. We had some of our younger guys in towards the end of the second quarter, but played really well. So as we go into the Kenton game, quick preview, I guess. Kenton comes off again. I think they were in the regional finals last year and got beat by Kettering Alter. I think, and it might even have been the semis, but I think it was the regional finals. So a good team last year. They graduated several of their players. I think 10 out of 11 on defense. So they're coming in very young, very inexperienced, although their quarterback is returning. So we have a fairly veteran team, and they're coming in very young and inexperienced. So hopefully we can take advantage of that in that first game and get a victory, and them continue to get better and win some games so that we can get some of those computer points. Just thinking about some of our players coming back. I talked about those good skilled receivers and running backs for us. Along that front line, I'll just briefly go over some of those offensive guys. We do have 3 returning O-linemen, Brandon Forstuffel at center and Malavey Bettinger, who will miss the first game with a broken wrist. He'll be back for game 2. And Mitch Clooney, who was a tight end, really, we moved him into the offensive interior. And then we've got several guards fighting out seniors, four seniors really vying for time. Avery Coles, Brandon Holman, Ray Kester, and Jacob Bettinger are really going to play Friday night at that guard spot. And then a good tough junior, Troy Sanding, is going to take that right tackle spot early. So we feel good about those guys, and hopefully they can hold up and really gain some experience Friday night and be good football players. On the defensive side, we do lose probably 6-7 starters off the defense, but several of the guys that are filling in those spots this year played a lot of football. We play some different defenses, and some of those guys were in there. One change, Corey Selhorst is one of our defensive tackles who was a linebacker last year, so he's going to try to take the role of Mitch Fullenkamp, and that's some pretty big steps, but are pretty big shoes to fill, but he's doing a good job in there. And several D tackles, and very similar to some of those O-line guys that are going to try to step in there and be the other defensive tackle that I've already mentioned from the O-line. Defensive end-wise, Mitch Clooney comes back, and then we have one senior, Andrew Gillum, and then 2 juniors, Patrick Klosterman and Andrew Seifringer, are really battling out for those defensive end spots, doing a really good job, and really fast guys that hopefully can really develop into good football players. The linebacker core, we've moved Craig Shanehair into middle linebacker along with Tony Rammel, who's one of those guys who played a lot of football last year. And so Tony is calling the defense, and he's kind of our CJ from last year, just a hard-nosed, not a very big dude, but he's a hard-nosed, smart football player. So those are our two inside linebackers. Colin Seitz returns as a starting outside linebacker, and Petey Post is the other outside linebacker. And so he brings a lot of experience both offensively and defensively. And then the back three, Aaron Harleman returns at a corner. Kyle McKibben, who played a lot last year, even though he wasn't a pure starter on defense. And then Neil Mullenkamp is the safety now. And again, there's some good backups in there that can really give us some good help. Jason Kaiser's one of those corners. Jason Kaiser. Big Zach Klosterman could come in as an outside linebacker. We do have one sophomore who could see some time. Brad Gear is doing a good job. And so we have several guys that can step up and really help us. So as we go into this game, we feel pretty good about our team. We're relatively healthy, other than Mao. I guess I forgot to mention Dylan Toby will play a lot this week in the secondary and be a good backup because of Kenton's style of offense. He'll be in there all the time. We'll have 5 DBs most of the time. And he's also our backup quarterback. So I need to mention Dylan as one of those junior guys that'll play a lot. Excuse me again. As we look at the game this week, we take those 3 phases. Our kicking game is really solid, and our kicking game has historically really done a good job in this game and really helped us win some games. And then on offense and defense, I guess our mode of offense this year, really in my mind, is spread to wealth. It's kind of like my theme that I keep telling myself. Jack, spread to wealth to all those good running backs and receivers, and don't let teams find one guy that's getting all the balls and getting all the reps and all those types of things. So that's probably the number one thing there, is get the ball to those good skill guys and let them run. And then on defense, again, the last several years, our goal has been really stop big plays, stop those big plays and make them go the long haul, and we typically can stop people. Last year, I think we only gave up 16 plays over 25 yards last year, and that was outstanding, I think, in 4 touchdowns. So that's been a good core, I guess, value for our defenses. Stop the big plays and get them stopped. Get them stopped eventually by making some big plays on a first down or something like that. So we feel good about the team. We're excited about it. Really, the same staff comes back as last year. We've added Keenan Leakty, who is a Versailles grad from a while back and has a lot of good experience coaching other different places. And everybody else is returning. So we're excited about that. We're excited about the season and excited to get this thing going, and hopefully we'll be successful Friday night and bring home a win, and then we follow that up with 2 more home games, Delphus Jefferson and Minster, right off the first 3 weeks. So excited. Hopefully there's some people out there listening, and go Cavs.